Dokkan's is crazy tonight. I don't know what's happening. So we just got, so earlier Ice Series mentioned that we're getting the same name update on Global. Then we got the Garlic Jr. reveal on the V-Jump leaks. And now we're getting Syn Shenron Eza out of freaking nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. This man, you know, Dokkan's like, hey, you guys, no one's asked for this. No, I don't think anyone's asked for this ever. And they just said, hey, here it is, which is great because I made a video talking about the GT bosses category and how I believe that it did need some more buffs. And here it is. This is going to be a gigantic buff for the GT bosses category. This is fantastic for that team. We definitely needed it, and obviously huge shout out to Mr. Gresh for translating the EZA information for us. He got this out like this, like super quick. It was awesome. So let's go ahead and see what he does now. So you know, now his 3 skill is going to be 3 key and 100% across the board, which is good. Super attacks will be raising attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage and greatly lowers defense. And then his passive is all enemies defense minus 50%. I like that. That's already good. I like that. 50% is good. And then we have attack and defense of 100%, gaining additional defense and critical hit chance plus 7% per GT bosses category ally. On the team perform a critical hit when collecting 7 or more key spears. I wonder, that right there, is this new unit that's going to be announced at the Dokkan now going to be something like that? Because as of right now, GT bosses has like no orb changers for the most part. And you need 7, so maybe they're just adding that in. Obviously they could just add it in and it's not that big of a deal, but he's not really like broken, right? It's a very solid EZA, right? Obviously I'm not gonna take that away from him. He's solid, but he's gonna be hitting like maybe like 2 to 3 million attack stats, but the lowering the defense part is really good, and the guaranteed criticals are gonna be good as long as they are, you know, making orbs, and which obviously at this point I think it's pretty obvious to say yes, the Dokkan now will be an extreme unit. It's going to be GT bosses because again they dropped that new Shadow Jacket army, they're easing Syn Shenron, and now they're going to be dropping another GT bosses. So now they're, you know, obviously GT heroes got a lot of buffs, so it makes sense for GT bosses to be getting the same amount of buffs, right? So that's obviously very cool. Him raising attack and defense for 1 turn is great as well. I love those units that have that extra little bit of defense, which is fantastic. And then obviously this guy's gonna be ran really well on a full GT bosses category. So I'm still pretty headstrong that we're gonna be getting some sort of baby or some type of GT bosses LR at this point. I mean, they could do a Mega Shenron if they want to. Obviously, that's always a possibility that they could do. But and you know, that's pretty much the best way of putting it. There's also a new support memory. Luca just literally posted it. Let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick, because obviously I want to get as much information as I possibly can. So let's go ahead and get to Luca, and then we'll go back to that. But here is the new support memory, which looks pretty cool, right? Nothing too crazy or out of this world. It looks nice. We don't know exactly what it does yet, but that's still pretty interesting that we are going to get a new support memory. It is Nail and Dende, so that's cool. I don't think we know what it's going to be doing as of yet, right? Because we don't have that information yet, but we will probably in a couple hours. I'm still waiting for the actual V-Jump scan so I could show you guys the Garlic Jr. I am not going to make a video off of that because there's no point. I already made one, so I will just post it in a community tab so that way you guys could see it, which would be pretty cool. But again, a nice little update. GT bosses getting another big buff, which is fantastic. Obviously, getting that big boy buff is going to help. Syn Shenron definitely looks like a pretty good EZA, right? 100%. He definitely looks pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with how they made his kit. Definitely not a bad option for the GT bosses category ally. So we will see what else we are going to add tonight. I mean, I'm hoping this is it. It's just the Syn Shenron Eza, and then we'll get more at the Dokkan now. But this is exciting stuff. And here I was thinking, I'm like, oh, there's not going to be many videos to make tonight. And look at this. It's been a whirlwind. It hasn't stopped. It legitimately just hasn't stopped, which is crazy. I think that is amazing. You know, Dokkan right now, it's alive. It's well. They are pushing as much content as they possibly can, which is fantastic. We want more of that, obviously. I'm still just refreshing my Twitter account to see if there's anything else for this video. So we'll kind of just chill here for a little bit. But yeah, man, Syn Shenron, again, nothing too broken, right? He's not like a broken unit by any means, but he's okay. He's definitely not a bad option at all. So I definitely like him. Definitely feel like that's going to be a good unit to kind of, obviously once we get an Omega Shenron Eza, it's going to be a bit different because then this guy's going to get more play. But he is definitely not a bad option whatsoever. So we'll see how he is in action, and obviously I will have a video going over his details, so that way you guys can see it live and in action. But yeah, man, this is an easy out of nowhere. I'm expecting even more for an LR Eza. One of the GT bosses is going to get an Eza. I promise you, we're going to get an LR Eza, no doubt about it. Like, there's zero doubt in my entire mind right now that GT bosses is not about to get buffed the hell up. It's going to be an LR. It's also going to be an Eza LR. It's going to be one ULR, an Eza LR, and maybe even another Eza. We'll see. Because this one right now, he's good, but like I almost feel like there's a second unit. I almost feel like there's going to be another unit coming up here. But obviously, it's hard to tell. We might never really get an answer. Well, we will get an answer, but we kind of have to wait a little bit here. So, but again, this is really cool stuff, bro. This is definitely not a bad night at all. Dokkan is coming out of the freaking woodwork once again. You know, it's just been craziness. It's just been absolute freaking craziness this month. So Dokkan is here to stay. Obviously, they are just pushing things further beyond every freaking day, dude, and it's fantastic. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content. I'm really hoping this is the last video for the night and we don't get any other reviews, because I am really tired and I want to go lay in bed, watch a bad horror movie, and just chill. That's all I want to do right now, is just go lay down and chill. I actually had to upload some My Hero videos because that was, My Hero had a lot of freaking news tonight as well, which was really sick. So all the games are busy tonight. The Sky RPG was busy as well. So it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot of stuff going on for all games, which is nice. I mean, it's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing when games have a lot going on, obviously. But your boy is pretty freaking tired. So we will see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. So again, that's pretty much the end of the video. Not much else to talk about. Just wanted to kind of hang out and give you guys my final thoughts. Dokkan Battle is on absolute fire. It's going to continue to be on fire, and it's going to get better and better throughout the days. It's just going to be insanity, dude. It's just going to continue to be insanity. And yeah, man, so that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed, like, sub, do all that greatness. Thank you guys so much again for all the support. We're on our road to 4K, and it would be pretty cool to hit that big boy number. So all right, man, you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Take care. Bye.